since we're still celebrating Halloween, well, we are, we wanted to talk about some of our favorite scary movies. So we made up a list of scary movies, and I kind of categorized them into different things like kind of zombies, vampires, demons, social aspect scary things, and scary people. Um, and then I have The Ring and The Grudge are just sitting there at the top, so I'll talk about this first because I've only seen those. You haven't seen those.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're both remakes of Japanese horror movies, and for some reason Japanese horror movies are way scarier to me than American horror movies. I think it's because they're not usually super gory. They're just really suspenseful, and they have a lot of jump scare things, which I'm terrible with, because I can watch somebody get, like, hacked up by an axe murderer. I don't think we have any movies on this list that are those type of, like, Nightmare on Elm Street, like Freddy or Jason.
No.
Because those just aren't really things we enjoy.
No.
My cat's gonna bite me. That also scares me. So yeah, with The Ring, we have a story about how I watched The Ring with our mom, and we happened to get a DVD that was all scratched up. So when we got to the point in the movie where they put the tape in the tape player and it started showing all that weird crap, our DVD player messed up, and all of a sudden our TV was freaking out, and my mom and I just like started screaming and quickly shut off the DVD because we didn't know what was going on. I think we collected ourselves and eventually went back to watching it and realized there was just a huge scratch across the DVD, but it freaked us out. And then the Grudge is kind of the same thing because it has, just the like creepy ghost. Somebody got murdered and now their ghost is gonna come like suffocate you while you sleep, basically. Like, it's always female ghosts in Japanese movies. I don't know why. I guess it's a thing. So I would say that both The Ring and The Grudge are really good scary movies. Like, I own The Grudge because someone bought it for me.
Oh.
And I only ever watched it once because it actually really freaks me out.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
So then, what do we want to talk about next? Just go down the list to zombies.
Yeah, let's go to zombies.
So,
the first one we have is Warm Bodies, which, Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Who's just in the...
And I don't remember the name of the actress, but she was that blonde girl who was in,
Now you're gonna try to connect it, you can't even think what you're connecting it to.
Yeah, she was in The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Nick Cage.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know her name.
I forgot.
But no, I liked Warm Bodies.
Yeah,
I guess it does still count as scary. Most of it's not really scary.
Yeah, I mean, the, like, super actual zombie guys were, like, they were pretty scary.
Yeah.
They were, like, kind of jumpy.
Yeah.
But I think the main, like, the rest of the zombies in the movie were just, like...
They were just, like, sad people.
Yeah. I liked the movie, though.
Yeah, no, that was good. And, as far as like actual scary movies go versus like not so scary zombies, actual scary zombies, I really like 28 Days Later because it's the fast running zombies, which are super freaky. And you haven't seen that, so you should watch that.
I'll watch that one.
But yeah, that one's pretty creepy. And then both of these, I wouldn't really, they're not really scary.
They're not scary, but we always lump them in there.
Yeah, but first, Army of Darkness, which, basically that can be listed under zombies, because the undead.
More or less, yeah.
And with that, Evil Dead, which is arguably more of a scary movie because Army of Darkness is more of a comedy.
Yeah. Evil Dead freaks me out way more.
Yeah, well, you saw Evil Dead when you were like 3 or 4 years old.
And it's left a lasting impression.
Evil Dead 2, which is still trying kind of to be funny, but it's really creepy. Right. Really creepy. You're all messed up now.
It still freaks me out. Like, I love the movie, but it...
Yeah. So yeah, those, and then going along with the kind of comedy horror Shaun of the Dead for zombies, which again isn't super creepy or anything. But it's a good zombie movie.
It is, yeah.
And then you were discussing, I personally don't think of Hot Fuzz as a horror movie, but I guess you pointed out that a bunch of people get murdered, so it kind of is.
It's like dudes going around murdering people, and like the one part that freaks me out the most is that like church part of the
top of the steeple.
Yeah, and just like goes down and like slams from the top into a dude's head. Like
the reporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess arguably that is.
So I don't know if I'd call it horror, but it's definitely gory.
It's gory, yeah. And then the third one of those, The World's End, they were aliens, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was something. I haven't watched that movie since
it's been a little while. Yeah. But I wouldn't really consider that horror either, but there is that aspect of like the body snatchers kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then vampires, we have Fright Night, which is so cheesy, but I the newer one with Colin Farrell and Anton Yelchin.
Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce his name.
Like, I went to go see it in theaters because a friend of mine wanted to see it. I went with Kathleen.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll go see it. But I really like it, despite how silly
Kathleen, though, she wanted to go see that because it had David Tennant in it.
Yeah, that's why she wanted to see it, right? Because it also has David Tennant in it as the magician guy.
Yeah. No, it's a good movie, though.
It's a good movie.
It's entertaining.
You said 30 Days of Night.
Because that one also has fast-running zombies, vampires. I keep saying that.
Yeah.
Fast-running vampire things. And those freak me out. Like, anything that runs really fast, that would be hard to get away from. Like,
I've seen 30 Days a Night, but it was a long time ago. So
yeah, it's been a while.
Because it's set in, like, Alaska, right?
Yeah.
Because it's when, that period of time when there's, like, no light.
Yeah.
The dark time.
The dark time.
Thor didn't like that. No. Sorry, Thor. It's just at the edge of the camera here.
I liked the movie, though. I thought it was good.
I remember it being good from when I saw it, probably in like high school. And then I put down, because I guess technically it counts as a vampire movie, Let the Right One In is the Swedish version, and the American redone version is just Let Me In.
Yeah.
And there isn't like a lot of like vampire-y action
going
on in that movie, but it was just kind of a psychological thriller type of thing.
Yeah, it's very suspenseful type of thing. Yeah.
I like that. You know,
good.
Nice little kid vampires, basically. Although, yeah, that was just making me think. I don't know where this one would go, but you know the movie Night Watch. Did I ever have you watch that? It's based off of a book.
No.
Because that has vampires and just various like shapeshifters. It's a Russian novel, and it's kind of interesting. But the movie's really good.
No.
Yeah, you should watch that, but it's subtitled. So.
Of course.
And now we're on demons. I really like demon movies, and there could have been a lot more that I could have put down, but I can never remember the names of like all the random.
We watch a lot of random
horror movies, yeah.
So
I put down The Right, which apparently got really awful reviews, and I'm not
only
sure
had a
why.
20% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
But it has Anthony Hopkins in it as like an old priest. And then that guy you said you liked.
Colin O'Donoghue.
Yeah, who's
Hook on Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, and I think he was the younger guy, like, coming to train under Anthony Hopkins or whatever.
Yeah, because this is another one that I haven't seen.
Right, it has to do a lot with, like, possession, and there might be some stigmata thrown in there. I don't know. Somebody coughs up some nails, I think.
Oh.
I enjoy that type of thing. And I put the movie John Dies at the End under Demons, although I don't know if it should be there, but it's just a really bizarre
Yeah,
it's
kind of
entertaining.
trippy
Yeah, it's very trippy. I mean, like, drugs are a theme in the movie, the soy sauce stuff.
Yeah.
And then I feel like maybe you need to do drugs to like understand what's going on because I feel like I didn't fully understand the movie, but it was still entertaining. And then you put
Insidious because did we watch all 3 of those?
I think we watched the first 2.
The first 2.
Yeah.
But we liked those.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, it's got Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne, which Patrick Wilson in every movie he's in seems to be like something. He always has behind him and over his shoulder.
Yeah. Right, because wasn't he also in another?
It was like wasn't he in The Conjuring?
Yeah, that's what it was called.
One? Yeah.
And it was like something creepy behind him.
Yeah,
like, don't turn around. Yeah. I think I watched The Conjuring and it was actually not that good.
I think I watched it with you when we were over. Like,
yeah, I don't remember.
Maybe.
Not good enough to remember, obviously. And then under the I listed this as social, and I mean that like.
I don't know why you chose.
I mean, okay. Well, under there I have The Purge and Carrie. I mean, I guess technically Carrie could be put with scary people, but for me, like, the older version of the movie's good. I really enjoyed. We went to go see the newer version with Chloe Moretz.
Yeah. Ansel Elgort.
Yeah, and Ansel Elgort and a bunch of other really good people in there who suddenly I forget their names.
Yeah.
Julianne Moore as the mom. She was really good as Crazy Mom.
Super crazy mom.
So I put Carrie under, like being a social horror movie because I feel like instead of her being a scary person, she's only really a scary person because of the situation she was in.
Yeah.
And a lot of what makes that movie scary, it might be scary for different reasons for different people. For me, for instance, it's not scary because she has powers and she wants to kill people. It's scary because of like the horrible situation she was in with being bullied. That's the scary part to me. I'm like, oh, cool, you got powers, kill people. That's cool. And then The Purge, of course, is a very social-based, scary movie. Because it's the idea of
what people could do if they could do
what
whatever
people are capable of. And I expected that movie to be like just super gory and dumb, and it was actually really good.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another Purge movie coming out? Did it come out?
No, there was already a second one.
I didn't see that one.
I watched that one. That one was also pretty good. I think I liked the first one better, but it was also pretty good.
We have 2 movies that stand on their own. We'll talk about those last because they're both more, again, funny than scary. Scary People just have House of Wax and My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Which are, again, I like My Bloody Valentine. House of Wax is just bad.
It was a bad movie,
like, it's
still
amusing to watch, but it's just bad. Like, I don't know that I would choose to sit down and watch it if it's on TV.
No.
I've seen it on TV a few times, like, around Halloween. It is gross, though. Yawning.
Yeah. No, it's super gross.
House of Wax is gross, because the whole, like, having the wax on their skin and like trying to peel it off, like that's disgusting.
And the dude is still alive in there. So gross.
And yeah, that's the one that Paris Hilton was also in, right? Because they made fun of that in Supernatural.
Yeah.
It's not good. And then at the end, the thing where just like the entire house melts.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore. It's just weird. And we won't talk about My Bloody Valentine because we've already talked about it. Yeah. So the last ones we have are Cabin in the Woods, which is the Joss Whedon movie, which I feel like a lot of people have seen.
Yeah, should have seen. It was a really good movie.
It was a really good movie. It was pretty big in theaters. And of course that has the whole scary cabin theme. We probably could have done a whole other category of scary cabins. And then it basically just takes a bunch of these horror movie scary stuff and uses the tropes, all that, and then it kind of does its own thing. And then the last one is Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And for anyone who hasn't seen that, you, I think, initially suggested that to me.
Yeah, because I watched it. I thought it was hilarious. And then I told you and Dan about it, and you
Right,
guys
and then I
took
just didn't.
months
Right.
and months
I finally watched it when my friend Dean told me that it was good, because I had forgotten that you had told me. And he was like, oh, yeah, you should watch that movie. I'm like, cool, I'll watch that movie.
And then you watched it,
I
like
watched it.
with me. You're just like, yeah, okay, I'll watch that movie.
But that's really good because
stuff.
it, again, that's kind of the like scary cabin in the woods type of dealy with like creepy rednecks. Except they're not creepy rednecks.
Creepy.
They're really nice.
They're just nice dudes.
Yeah, and that's with Alan Tudyk and Tyler Labine. And because Tyler Labine was also in that show that I watched for a while, Reaper. Yeah, Reaper's
I never
a really
watched
good
it.
show, and I was really mad when it got canceled. Yeah, so that's not on the scary movie topic, but good show. Watch Reaper. There's only like 1 season of it, maybe 2 seasons. I forget. But yeah, so anything else to add about scary movies?
I don't think so. Now I'm kind of in the mood to watch some scary movies. So.
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff on Netflix that I just kind of randomly have saved.
Oh yeah.
There was that one Australian one that I'm forgetting the name of now. That was like scary poltergeist. Babadook.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
because I heard that was really good. Okay, so we can all go watch some scary movies now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.